Is there any discussion on the motion?
Yeah, Mr.
Gentleman from Massachusetts recognized.
I have a very brief comment, and then we have some amendments that we want to offer. And I'll be quick. But first, I just want to clarify something, because there have been reports, press reports this week, basically saying that this is somehow an open process or a relatively open process. The chairman has made it clear this is a structured process, but members have been literally calling our office asking if they need to pre-print their amendments in the record, if these are fully open rules and more. But to be clear, there's nothing open about this, unless the meaning of open now means a few extra Republican amendments made in order. But more importantly, amendment announcements went out last night from this committee for 2 more spending bills. And one of those deadlines is after the day when the government will shut down if we don't do something. So it's literally impossible for us to finish before we shut down. And so we had members here at the meeting yesterday pretending that this plan can somehow prevent a shutdown, that we would get all these appropriation bills done, and then miraculously the Senate would figure how to respond to it all, and it would all be done by the end of the week. That was a fairy tale. And that fairy tale went up in dust last night. And now we're just hearing about the Homeland Security bill, the idea that we would pass this appropriations bill, but it would be held at the desk until the Senate acted on H.R. 2. I mean, that just can't be done in this time. So I think if this is the plan, then this is a plan for a shutdown. I just want the record to reflect that a shutdown will impact millions of people. It will hurt millions of people in this country. And we are, again, maybe the Senate will save us, of all places, the Senate. But the bottom line is, what we're doing here is not aimed at avoiding a shutdown. And again, it is Saturday, 1 week from today, this government shuts down. So anyway, I point that out because I think we are in a very, very dangerous moment right now. Again, we're not in session, other than the Rules Committee. We're not in session this weekend because the Speaker decided it was okay for everybody to go home. So we're not doing anything other than this. We don't come back here until Tuesday. Rule comes up on Tuesday. The first bill can't be considered until Wednesday. So it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That is the deadline for a shutdown. And I know some people don't think it's a big deal, but we do. In any event, we have some amendments, and
Well, can I respond?
Sure, absolutely.
But we're just, if you can't do everything, you ought to do something. We have the opportunity to do that today. We intend to do that. So with that, return to my friend.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, but again, all the stuff we're doing now, I think I would have felt better if we were doing it in June or July. We are now a matter of a few days before a shutdown, and I think the overwhelming majority of the American people do not want this government to shut down. I think the gentleman.
Gentleman from Colorado is recognized.
I think the chairman, and I'll be brief because I know we